Okay, there's still some time, y'all, in tomato season, so we're going to show you some dishes that highlight their natural sweetness.
Here to get us started is New York Times best-selling author and James Beard Award winner Andy Baraghani. And just scan the QR code and follow along with the recipes. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes. No, you
Yes.
perfect.
Andy, how are you?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be back.
And you dig a tomato. You're into
love
And by the way,
tomato.
this first dish is inspired by your trips to Spain.
I just got back from Spain. It's kind of a fancy pan con tomate. We're
Yummy.
using bread here, whole wheat sourdough bread, but you can use really whatever bread you
By the
like.
way, talk about fancy. Look at that photo. I love
Wow.
And here, instead of toasting your bread, I like frying it.
Oh.
Just in oil.
See?
This will be a slow sizzle until you kind of get a nice,
Like a grilled
deep,
cheese. How it's
Exactly.
crunchy like that.
It gets a kind of dark, crisp exterior with the kind of cushiony interior.
And you're using olive oil in the
Just
pan, right?
extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
And then you're going for a crust like this.
Yummy.
Okay, that's
And then
beautiful.
I'm gonna have, Jen, you grate the tomato.
Oh, grate it?
So-
You're going to regret it. No, you're going to regret it.
Who's going to regret it?
Just grate it.
Am I doing okay?
No, you're perfect. And what you're doing here is you're just getting the juices, the flesh, rather than rubbing the bread on the toast, which is what typically you do for pan con tomate.
You're
getting
grate it.
all of it without the peel. And
I
then you
feel
have
like
this,
this is a hack. Look
it
at
is.
that.
Look at that. You have
Holy
this
moly,
wonderful.
I've never even heard of grating a tomato.
Oh no, you get this wonderful fresh kind of puree sauce.
Okay.
And then once
Careful,
you have
Jenna.
that,
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
you're gonna season that with just a little bit of salt.
Yummy.
And now what are you doing with that?
And then you have this dark bread, this
Yeah.
crispy bread, and then you scrape it with a bit of garlic all over.
That's it. That's it.
And that's it. You just a little bit of raw garlic.
It's so simple.
And then you spoon that stuff on it?
and then that's it. You just
It's like a
And that's
jam.
it.
It's like a tomato jam.
Look at that. Look at what
Beautiful.
you've
and you
done.
get this wonderful layer. It's-
Crunchy, sweet.
some of it sits on top, some of it absorbs in that crust.
Good one.
Okay, now we're going to make the
Second way.
pasta.
This is more of a cooked tomato sauce,
Okay.
but fresh tomato sauce. Sliced garlic.
Yep.
Hoda, if you want to dump the tomatoes
Sure.
in, we're just using a mix of small tomatoes, sun gold, and cherry tomatoes.
Just whole like that. You don't even cut them.
You don't
just
even need to
whole.
cut them.
Okay.
And then eventually, after a few minutes, they're going to burst. They're going to come this
Look
way.
at that.
Blister.
Jammy, sweet. And if you don't have small tomatoes, you can use large tomatoes.
Wait, is that all you're putting in there?
I
Just
love
tomatoes
that.
and garlic?
Just tomatoes and garlic.
Super
And
simple.
then once you kind of have this kind
Yeah,
of
then what?
consistency, we're going to add our pasta.
So you've
Jenna.
already cooked this and you cook it kind of al dente?
It's slightly less than al dente. It's going to finish cooking in this sauce. And then you're
I can't
going to
believe
add...
that's all there is to the sauce.
That's
I'm
it.
like shocked. Okay,
Wait,
now what
except
else?
for you are adding this.
Yeah, but butter,
Butter.
and cheese.
And then the kind of secret ingredient is actually this miso over here, white miso.
Miso paste?
I
White
never
miso
would think to
paste.
put miso with tomatoes.
But it gives this kind of salty, almost another layer of like Parmesan flavor to it, and it
And then
thickens
do
the
you
sauce.
add parm too?
And then, if you
So
want to
how
add
long
some
do you
parm.
cook all that? You want to...
This would probably take another 2 to 3 minutes.
You just let the butter
You just
melt.
let it. Yeah, the butter will melt. The miso will kind of blend
Why,
into the
why
sauce.
does that look so yummy?
It looks so good.
Okay.
Painfully simple.
And then you add this just on top.
Yes. And then you have.
Somebody came and ate
pan con
mine.
tomate.
They did?
I know. I feel like
Okay,
someone
can I
already
ask a
started
question?
eating.
That's naive. What you keep saying? Pan con tomate.
Pan con
Pan is
tomate.
bread.
Okay.
And
Tomatoes.
con is with,
With.
and then
now,
tomato.
oh, pan con tomate. Hold on.
So you should get like that garlicky bite, that fresh tomato flavor.
I love this.
Wait, what's happening here with these?
So
little
this is the
bites?
tomato salad here. It's just cut up tomatoes with a kind of Italian chili crisp, but kind of a riff on the traditional chili crisp. It has garlic, fennel seeds, a little bit of vinegar, basil, and it's a super easy dressing you could use on tomatoes, but really any vegetable
Do you like to just slice tomatoes and put them on bread with mayo and eat it just like that?
I eat it like an apple. I will just eat it to me.
Like an
since
apple?
I was a kid, I will just eat it like
it
that.
like an apple.
Sometimes I'll forget to put salt.
By the way, this pan de con tomate is one of the best things I've ever tasted.
It was so good.
So simple, right?
This is all so yummy.
We're still very much in tomato season. I would say like these are, you could, whether you're eating it raw, cooked, there's so many ways to play with tomatoes.
So I'm gonna get these recipes.
Today.com/food.
We'll be back right after
Thank you
this.
both so much.
So good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. This is so good.